Good evening. I hope you all had a good day trading today. Mine was a green day. In fact, I didn't have a losing trade. So today is the 28th of June 2023 and this is my trading recap. So we're currently looking at the MES chart, which is what I traded, and I've got the 60-minute time frame open, and I'm still a bit bitter because I missed this beautiful run up yesterday, but I didn't want to make the same mistake again. So today I had a slight long bias, so I was watching at my levels and I was watching the candles for a confirmation of a uptrend or continuation from this trend. So in the pre-market we didn't do much, we just went sideways, it chopped around, and then as the market opened we saw this big bearish candle and it did look weak. So let's go into the 5-minute. So on the 5-minute chart, so my first entry was on, I was watching the 4400 level, and it was only going to be a scalp because it's quite close to where we opened on the market. So we opened about here and I took a very small start position on the edge of the 4400 box I'd drawn. This is an area of demand, and then I added there, and I had an average price of about, it was just over 4400. I think my ad was better than 4400, so it was 4400, and because I was only scalping, I took profit on the VWAP, and then the market pulled back again, so I took another just a small position again at that 4400 area, and this time I took profit on the, in fact I waited, I saw it push up, come back down, and it was on this candle here I took profit as it's pulling back into the VWAP, because I thought it was going to break back down again because all we've had is chop. So that was a good trade. I was up for the day, and I'll be honest, I was watching for a break and retest. I'm going to go into the 2-minute chart now, and what I was watching for I totally missed, and like yesterday I missed it, and I need to get better at this. But I was watching this level here, which was 4408, and I just came out of my trade at the VWAP, or just as it came back to the VWAP. But what I didn't realise is that I should have taken the perfect entry would have been the break of this candle here, with the stop loss just put below that candle. Stop loss at 4406, entry at 4409, 4408, 4409, and as you can see it ran up for the rest of the day. Let's just zoom out a bit. So we had a nice big pullback later on, and I was still watching the market, so I missed this trade, which is not a problem because I didn't want to get FOMO, and I stayed out of the market because then we saw this bit of chopping around. Potential double bottom here and pull back to this area again. Could have been a trade, but I waited, and my next level was the 4427, 4428 area, so this area here, and I was aware I had this I'm going to zoom out so we can see. I was aware, let's look at the hourly again. So I was aware of this big zone up here, which is this area of supply, and we had this area of supply here as well, and as you can see the bottoms of these candles, the bottoms of those candles converged with the tops of those candles and the tops of those candles, and we tried to get to that point in the yesterday's post market, or yesterday's high, and then it came back today and hit that level, and that's where I took my short. So again, it was a scalp short because it was still quite close to the opening candle around here. So going back to the 5 minute time frame, and it's a 5 minute I took the trade on. So I took two contracts on this zone here, once there and one there, and then I was down for a little tiny bit. In fact, my next contract was actually in this box and then just out of this box, just there. And the high of the day was actually a high pivot further back. I was then looking for an add, so I took profit as we came through to here, and then on the 2 minute chart. On the 2 minute chart, we had this little area here where it was chopping around, putting in a bit of a bear flag. So what I did is I took an add. It was on the pullback here. In fact, it wasn't there. I was looking to get in there, but in the end, it was on the break of that candle. So it got me back into my add. Did pull back a bit, and then we saw this nice move down. So I got out on the VWAP. Which is also the low from that area there. Was it around 44.10? And then I had 50% left, and I got out of the other 50%. As it came down, I saw it hit the bottom. So I made it bigger like that. So it came down, hit this 4400 bottom, which is what I've been watching for. Maybe I should have got out there. I should have really got out there, but I got a bit greedy, and in the end I got out. I had a stop loss there. I wanted a runner. I left my runner in place, and what I was hoping it would do, come down to the 4400, retest it, and then break down for a weekday to give back all the gains from yesterday. But it didn't do that. It bounced off of a 4400, and then it just chopped sideways for the rest of the day, and it came back down to 4400. And I probably should have taken that long again. Maybe that area was stopped down there, but I didn't need to. I was done for the day. So I had a good green day. I didn't have a single losing trade, and I then walked away. I walked away after this trade, and I spent time with my daughter. Anyway, hopefully you also had a good day. I don't know. I'll just have a look at the SPY. Not sure it's still there. No, I noticed earlier on the daily. Don't know if anyone else noticed this, but we had a big green. Should have taken a screenshot. We had this big top and tail, and it came all the way up to about 460. And the reason I was keeping an eye on that, and I noted that, was because at 460, it's this pivot here, and it's what I'd call a tin hat level, a tin foil hat level, and it may indicate that we are heading up towards this 460 area, so something to keep an eye on. I don't think it's on any of my charts now, but I definitely saw it earlier. I think the charts are cleaned up just after the market closed. It was yeah, shame it's not there now. I should have taken a screenshot, but there was a big top in tail. It's on all my charts as well. It wasn't just trading view, and so that might give us an idea of which way the market's heading. So something to keep an eye on the tin foil hat level, 460. Anyway, have a good day, and I will speak to most of you tomorrow. Good night.